Alright, y'all. Back from the restroom. Last run, maybe, with the classic Umbral Flames. And yeah, well, so it's either I'm gonna do another run to where I am exactly so just looking at getting Aratni, or Bell could be very funny too. But I like the Aratni stuff since it's already going to the underworld. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Typhon. Chronos next.
Demeter first.
Now the Titan Kronos is our solitary goal. Show him no more mercy than the monster he unleashed would have shown us. But be careful. I demand your safe return.
I always, at least like when it comes to like Castanol, I always have like Frigid Rush. I'm not going to lie. Just feels like that's like one that I'm almost always gonna get something out of. At least for these here, I would love to have Hestia otherwise for obvious reasons, for both the burn and for cardio gain.
Transform.
Or Matt's Magic 2 could be wonderful. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Caskets.
Don't get hit if I can help it, because of course we need to keep my armor going up. Cloak and Sash is 4 for each location now. Oh, really? I took a hit?
It's her. In you go.
Good.
You truly rid us of that blasted Typhon. Never have we faced such an overwhelming threat, and all we could do was keep him at bay. Now we have the upper hand again because of you, my dear.
Whenever I run out of Magic Prime, I don't like Prime as much. I really don't like the idea of Born Gain, especially with how much magic I am using. I'd rather just have something else.
Let me help you.
And otherwise, let me just keep rerolling all the Ash for other rewards for now. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a good way to have, like, you know, almost always have Limitless Magic, but that does run out in fights later on. I'd rather just have a different gain trait. It does have its uses, but for at least my styles or so, I am very much so maximizing how much magic I'm using constantly if I can help it. It just isn't as enticing to me as the other mana traits, or magic traits. As I get more magic again, dude. Take a better boon. And this is such a stupid thing to get a Daedalus right next to my Aratni. But I have to get Aratni since I already am tearing her Silken Belt.
Why, that's the sash I gave to you. Isn't it so
For
very
Silken
soft?
Sash.
May it help keep you warm and safe, wherever your journeys may take you. Now, here's a little something to match.
Makes you restore 5 magic every 1 second. Oh, whoa.
Absolutely.
So now I'm never gonna have a magic problem, like, ever.
Found it.
And it's just about...
Alone again.
It's just about what I want to get for my magic gain and everything like that otherwise. Annoying.
The shadows dissipate.
Alright, Ares, what do we got?
The father of all monsters, slain. I scarce believed it when I heard, but my lord father and dear mother quite insisted this was true. It seems that you possess a power far more terrifying even than our vanquished foe.
Special foot wounds. What's with your weapon may spill plasma? Yes, please. I have so many ways of getting magic now, hilariously, when it comes to it. It's just from how many attacks I am just, you know, spinning off, of course. Hey, a way to gain plasma, which means attack speed and everything like that, of course, is kind of the biggest thing in the world. Otherwise, more ambrosia, please. Darn it. Not taking that hit at all. Nice. I'll take the nectar. Hephaestus or a heart. Well, I already have all the armor, so just give me Hephaestus then. And Chaos is here too. Darn it.
A boon.
Where'd that great big monster out there go? The mountain's rumbling's all settled down, and now my clanging's just about the worst of it. You got him then? Ah, I didn't even get to have a look.
It deals more damage based on 20% of your armor. Hello? And with how much armor that I have naturally on its own end, that's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? That's just a straight buff, and I don't intend to be losing all of my armor like any time in the future now. Because I want this to just last the entire run.
Mine now.
That is ridiculously good. Hello? And I will absolutely dive into chaos.
Go on, Tula. And caught.
Thank you, Tua. Very
Hey,
cool.
for jelly.
Recently, I ceased to sense the being you call Typhon, which is unusual considering his size. I have been wondering whether this indicates some sort of trouble I am having, or if Typhon merely is no longer there. Which do you think? Respond.
The father of all monsters is destroyed, Almighty Chaos. It was an action I did not take lightly, but the threat against my family was significant and pervasive. He left us no choice.
You could have chosen the destruction of Olympus. Nonetheless, I understand why you did not. The power to unmake creations such as that. I would be curious to learn it for myself, although perhaps I would not use it sparingly.
I'd be nervous if Chaos could do that for everything that they do when it comes to what's his face, or all of their. What am I trying to see here? For all of their experiments and all. I mean, more money always is great, and I haven't still taken this one. I'd still take the magic, hilariously enough, but I'm gonna stitch these traits, and I'll gladly take a shop since I do have money.
Tula, fish. Victory. Cheer up, motherfucker.
What do we got, Hera?
At least Lord Ares is back to where it's easier for me to keep an eye on him. Come, my son, let's make ourselves somewhat presentable for the benefit of my niece there.
It shall be as you wish, O Queen. I am honored that you sought me out, and trust our kin shall be most grateful to you in turn, as the vessel of the sum of our wrath.
What is their duo? If you exit your location, keep some of your plasma bonuses. Hello. That is really cool. What the heck? Yeah, and then let me keep Grizzly Dane. What the heck, dude? What the heck?
Oh, hello, granddaughter.
As I thought, there's gonna
It
be some
seems the pathways
shenanigans.
into Erebus are not as well protected as they used to be. I take it this here's the individual who pitted you against me, is this not?
Headmistress. Headmistress, fight him. Fight. Fight back.
This headmistress of yours has considerable knowledge to have thus concealed you. But she is weary, Since that time caught up with her at last, she hears not a word you say.
Unhand her, wretch. Unhand her, or I'll tear you to pieces.
My own children tore me to pieces once before. Look where that got them. Whoever this is, perhaps she shall be more cooperative than you, although I'm not particularly optimistic, nor should you be. Good evening.
Come back!
No fight. Interesting.
Hold on, headmistress.
Alright, stamens? Nah, I don't need any of these. Keep going into my sash, because the more armor that I keep getting, of course, is the best thing in the world. That is just going to be constant damage I am getting, thanks to heavy metal. Darn it. That is annoying. Just be careful about this region, especially Cruzy, since they are going to drop those pumpkin bombs on death into the chaos stuff. Just remember that. Palm. More drizzle gain, please. As much plasma as I can get. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. That is so annoying. Get as much plasma as we can though out of it though. 2 boons are Hermes. Ooh, that is really tough. That is really tough. I think the 2 boons might supersede though, especially since there is a Hephaestus one.
What's really me?
I mean, I don't need the life necessarily as much. Beauty system's always great though. Never can go wrong with it. Plus, it's just damage based off. That's just extra damage at the beginning of every encounter, of course. I just watch the fine lines. Fine lines and just keep getting as much plasma as I can in the meantime. Because the more I can keep that universal donor stacking, the more wonderful it would be otherwise. The future of my run.
Why are we fighting, Blast? You truly are one of us to get such a rise out of me.
It deals more damage. Make a boon heroic. I really don't care about these necessarily being heroic now when it comes to it. Give me the hitch. And then more Hephaestus, yes please. It's actually really funny to get Hitch and all of these little dastards here, not gonna lie. Then just clear them all out. Throwing. Not bad. Should have picked up the plasma first, though. Give me the special, because it's just raw damage. Nice. Ooh. Transfer money too. Yes, please. Got all 100. That's wonderful. I'll be honest though, like, Universal Donor letting me keep my plasma is really good, though. Really, really good. Alright, Hephaestus, what do you got? The fact that, like, one special cast, I guess, can hit multiple times for Hephaestus 2 on these are really, really good. You channel attacks, you move and fire 20% faster. Yes, please. Absolutely. And then Hermes, yes. Because I have so much money already. Hermes is absolutely the highest priority. So if I can just attack faster with him, and that's all you can ask for in the world. And then generate me 1,000,000 plasma from all these little dastards, please. Plasma first, before we forget every single time, though. What stat do I have? I have 3. That's still decent.
Where would we be without you, Lord Hermes? You've done so much to prepare us for the rigors we're having to endure. I know your efforts by their nature sometimes go unnoticed, but not by the unseen.
It's a real pleasure working with you, Em. What are the bright spots in all of this? In fact, I keep my chin up no matter what. Gotta see where I'm going, right? Cheers for making it easy. It's gone for good. He can't believe it still, but there has been no sign of that monstrosity up here since you last took him on. But why am I surprised? I figured if anyone could pull something like that off, it would be you.
Gas from frequently mega moves are faster. Probably just take the Omega moves. Not the best Hermes selection, I'll be honest with you. And God Hephaestus. No, I can't get rid of things. Last threats from Hephaestus are for glow, which is more damage every 5 seconds. That's just good in general. 160 versus what would just be essentially my big attacks overall, though. I think Furnace Blast first, because that's just only going to be based off my... what's his face, of course, though. Off my force, but I can keep working that down over time. And if I get more Hephaestus stuff, then of course that's what matters.
Well, that's a fashion choice. Don't worry, gals. One day, they'll put us up on the biggest stage for all the world to see.
I'm not particularly interested in listening to your delusions of grandeur right now, so why not start your little song?
Oh, it may be a little song to you now, lady, but it's going to be huge someday. You'll see. We'll show her, won't we, gals? Come to our show!
Thank you, security system. Come on, Jetty. Pretty die, please. Thank you. It's actually so hilarious how good my damage profile already is, dude. Ow, ow, ow. That's all my armor, though. Technically, I could just keep this phase going on if I want to keep cheesing out for as much plasma, but I'm already taking armor damage, which is what I don't want. Or take more armor damage than I'd like, which is what I absolutely don't want, of course. I'm down to 143, which isn't necessarily bad, but it could be better. I need to check. I'm down to 20. I don't have you exit location, so these midpoints are kind of not the best. Go ahead, give me a sacrifice spoon potential, because that's always fun. Or if I get something better, maybe I could get a Hephaestus. for my stride too. But actually, no, Hephaestus for stride actually wouldn't be the best. I just need something. I just need a damage modifier in my strike, a multiplier. But I can get modifiers for my other stuff then. That's Daedalus. Yes, my Daedalus. My second Daedalus, because my first one got delayed. It's very important. Very, very important. What do we got? What do we got? The attack split the first 2 times they strike foes. Go ahead, sudden burst better. Yeah, that is way fast. Seems way good for my sake here. Why am I silenced? Hello? Thank you, Dame. I didn't get that plasma there. No. Should have used that extra plasma. Daedalus or Ares? More... Oh, actually, Ares is more wounds, though. I guess either side would have been fine. I was just going to Hephaestus just because I want more glow effects, potentially. Frost effects deal more damage and are larger. I think that's fine, actually, because it is another way for me to trigger my blasts and all. I have money. Give me the shop. The only bad thing, of course, is that like my mats overall, my plasma is going down, but it's not like the end of the world now. Weed killer, hello? That's amazing. And then, absolutely, I'm taking the left path. Ares for more plasma, Hermes for just potential all-around boost and everything like that. Yes, please. That is ridiculous with how good that is. Hello? The only problem now, of course, is that I can actually start to have magic problems. My burst is so fast, and plasma itself is not enough to keep up with it all. I don't necessarily mind Mean Streak at all. That's just good for room clearing, and also even during the Kronos fight too. Is it armor to pick up here? Ooh la la. That's actually really nice. Oh. That was not a hit I needed to be taking. Another way to gain plasma, perhaps? Any of your damage and effects from Olympians are stronger. Cut above are also really nice too, not gonna lie, but I think I can easily get 8 Earth comparatively this time. I really do believe I can get 8 Earth. I have to be tapping though, because I'm going through my magic way faster than I'd ever like. I really do need to have Drizzly Gain keep going up for all the plasma that I can get out of it. Then I technically should be fighting all these little guys here, or any other plasma spells that I can get to keep my my donor stats up. Yeah, now hilariously, magic is way high in priority. Still Hephaestus though, cause it's still shopping though more than anything, cause I can get 3 rewards versus 1 since I have the money for it. My God, do I have a lot? I don't mind priming armor, because that's just more stats I can potentially have. And I'll actually sit on the Ambrosia. Because 30 magic, I basically just got 15 armor now when it comes to it, then from that last encounter effect anyway. So I'm pretty happy overall. Trying to let my magic come back, like if I can help it. Again, I am spending it way faster than I'd like. Ah, my armor! Oh, I am absolutely losing all my armor due to stupid boneheaded moves. But it's fine, it's fine. Still do have the armor. Because it would actually be a huge dent to my mana. And mana, my magic if I lose it. Nice. Well, good shade. Now I am thinking about it though. Would it actually be better to get rid of the Soot Sash? Because 83 armor, it's not like it's really going to make the biggest difference even with the Hephaestus trait at the end of the day though. Versus, what if I actually just took the Silver Wheel? Which might just be the better thing instead, unironically. That actually buffers my armor by a lot. I don't like buying any of these, I'll be honest with you. Well, for 10, I don't necessarily mind it. It would just help out in my combat encounters, but 10... Oh well. I think that is the higher priority.
I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this.
Yeah, where's my 400 magic, my 500 magic run that I had just really last run now anyway?
An infiltrator breaks through our defenses.
My burst is still so fast though. It's so hilarious how fast I burst these guys down. Look at all of that plasma I'm generating too. No alternate path, unfortunate. Nice. Really, is this just gonna be a linear path? I'd rather not. I also, my 7 gold is already spent through, hilariously, after all of this now. Need this plasma gain, please. Ares, yes please. Horn Purse? Or Satyr? Satyr. I mean, he's not moving on, I'll tell you that. Holy... Not the best trait that I would have wanted, I'll be honest with you, but I'll still take it. Honestly, just with the volume of enemies that I'm having to kill, the Hermes trait for like getting faster move speed and everything like that or so from killing enemies for 45 seconds is actually really good for me. What's the name of it? Mean Streak for the weapon damage. Plus, with me just having hitch effects, I actually can cleave through these guys pretty darn fast. Nice. More chances, please, for what's-his-face. For Plasma. And then more Festus, methinks.
Good selection, that.
Your perspective in your eternal arms is even stronger. Hello? What the heck?
You would be wise not to forget yourself with me.
Just more out of my crit rate and everything like that. Hello? There's no way I'm saying no to that now. Please don't be losing all your armor for the Kronos fight. You kind of need that extra magic gain, like really badly.
Well, mustn't keep all our anger bottled up, yet always have some in reserve.
I don't mind Dying Wish necessarily when it comes to it, just for the fact that it's his face. It just starts me before the prophecy. I could have taken Fine Line, but I'm actually going through my magic so fast, I can't justify it this one time. As much as I do love it. Tua, I thought I woke you up. Get up. Even when I'm not able to, what's-his-face, even when I don't have the magic to Omega cast my attack, I actually, like, I'm still attacking so fast that I'm doing a decent amount of damage no matter what. Alright, money. Look at all these bozos, all that extra plasma, and more money. Take your 2 up, please. And then yeah, just see if I can't hit everybody once to get my hits going. My armor! Shoot. Yeah, it's almost essentially gonna lose my magic soon enough, which is not the most comfortable place to be. That is a lot of enemies, I'll be honest with you, Chief. Just keep doing this, because Dying Wish hilariously is doing a lot of work for me. Collect all the plasma that there is to get. And keep moving fast. That way I can maintain my attack speed and all that. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Give me the health, just for that little bit of extra buffer, honestly. Yes, that is really good for 10. Also creates a blade drift. After you take damage, or yeah, give me the impact, because that's a way for me to get more magic. And then let's go, let's go, let's go! I'm already down to 16% on my Hermes boon.
Where is she?
She is now my guest.
And the right side's sealed off now, I'm
You
seeing.
seem to care about so much, your headmistress. Tell me now exactly who she is, if you yet value her well-being in the least.
She was my mother's handmaiden, nothing more. When you attacked my father's house, she took me away. When I came of age, I vowed to stop you, despite her efforts to dissuade me. Let her go.
At first I thought perhaps that you were a child of Zeus rather than Hades. But you are a terrible liar, granddaughter. Now you shall suffer for your actions, or the handmaiden shall do so in your stead.
Don't you touch her!
Okay, let's see if there's any changes to this fight then. For now, let the hitch effects commence. Let me get all this plasma too. This juicy, delicious plasma.
You cannot wrest my legion single-handedly.
My armor's almost all out. Annoying. My armor's all out. Annoying. But I have so much plasma, dude. 57 plasma. I'm making him spill so much. Holy. I actually can keep up my gain with this. Hilariously. This is the most plasma I've ever had in my life. Does it count as a location change? Because otherwise I'd still be at 70 plus plasma. That's hilarious. I wasn't reaching. Get up, cat. Give me this plasma real quick so I can just have some more magic. Oh, you can actually max out at just 100 plasma. Didn't know that, because that's the first time I ever reached that. But holy crap, attack speed and all, dude!
You wish to bring about the end of time? Well then observe, for I shall give you but a glimpse. Come finish what your father started, granddaughter.
Phase 3? Yes! What the heck is this, dude? What is going on? I also see an infinity symbol right beside my Death Defiances, actually.
And how could you possibly think you can bring about my destruction? But by all means, please go ahead and try. Or do it, yet. Bring this entire blasted world screaming to a halt.
Where's Tua?
Leave the world in careless hands. You will be doing me a mercy. And saving me a great deal of trouble. Come on, stop me. But understand one thing. I shall always be one step ahead of you. All of you. And always remember. Time is the one thing in this life.
Yeah, like, even if I'm losing my life and all that or so, my Death Defiance is immortal, right? Or I have, like, a permanent Death Defiance by the infinity symbol. I am noticing as part of the Goblin fight here.
My mother's handmaiden. You give her back. Right now.
You care so much for this witch handmaiden of yours. Would that a single relative of mine showed me even an iota of concern.
Zadrius moment?
What reason would they have to care? Look what you've done. You're trying to take everything from us. Our future.
We are family. We do not take, we share. Destroy me then, if you possess such strength, and see what future you shall bring about.
Then this is for that future. And our family.
Future and family.
I'm stopped for now.
Done here. Now for the final step.
Yeah, rank 5 for my Aspen Onoe just from premium service itself. Heavy metal did help me out a lot there when it comes to it, but hilariously, all my effects really made it a lot harder to want to be able to hold on to things. But getting more sword at the end also really helped to boost, considering as well that I did get Rallying Cry at the midway through the run for all my Olympian boons and such, so just to be boosted overall then. Plus, of course, Grizzly Dane really had things going. Oh my goodness gracious!
For the moment, time stands still, stricken by the enchanted spear Gygaros, and temporarily susceptible to one final step the Princess of the Dead has planned.
Now for Zagreus to do his part. That ought to hold you. A little extra time for what comes
But
next.
holy crap, dude, that movement speed! All the plasma.
Hold on,
Holy.
Headmistress. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend.
Alright, Zag.
Okay.
What's going on your side of things then, man?
Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
I'm curious as to how this is all gonna resolve out.
All right, need to calm myself. Can't make him more nervous than me.
This has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? Everything she says has happened will happen. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Well, anyway, we'll find out soon enough. If she shows up. Oh. Melinoe, you've returned. You've no idea how much difficulty I had falling asleep so I could see you here again. So what's the word? Have you prepared the spear?
Take hold of Gygaros and we'll find out. You'll have to go immediately to where Kronos resides. Speak to him, but do not mention me at all, as I've not yet been born. I'll be counting on you to succeed.
And the plan is, once I find him, either we become best mates, or else it's death to Kronos, like you said. Do you truly think there's any possibility he comes around? That I won't have to kill him?
Knowing there are infinite possibilities, then I suppose so, yes. But I'm so angry with him still, and frightened about what may come to pass. He's taken so much from me, from all of us, and yet, he wants his family back too. One way or another, he'll get what's coming. We all will.
All right. But we're getting your family back, not just his. Whew, this is a lot. To think the Spear of Fathers has the power to destroy a deathless titan.
It shall in just a moment, so hold it close. May earth and night and darkness hear me now. Bring true death to the deathless by my vow. Dissolution of time.
Gygaros, it's grown hot to the touch, but feels much lighter than before as well. I suppose I should be careful not to prod somebody with it. Besides Kronos.
Go, Zagreus. I've done everything I can here. And we'll see each other again. Some other time than this, perhaps. But still. For now, farewell.
Zadrius POV.
Hope this works.
Yep.
What now? What is all that infernal racket? Science fools is to be caught. Gods. Gods. Gods.
Zadrius POV.
Who goes there? You lack the clothing of the sage's hooves, and have a countenance which I know not.
You must be grandfather. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm called Zagreus. I got a tip about your quest.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
Take a look. What are you doing here, if I may ask?
Hi, Rena. Thank you for the love. I'll greet you more later. This is final story beat segments of Hades 2, I'm thinking, so kind of watching in and listening.
Recuperated. What else would I possibly be doing in a place such as this? So I suppose Hades is to thank for this new grandchild of mine. I never thought that I would see the age when he became a father for himself.
Oh, he's a wonderful father, if you must know. My sole disappointment is that I'm an only child. But he and my dear mother Persephone, the underworld queen, truly love each other, so down the line, one can hope.
Why are you telling me all this? So immediately lets my satyrs tear into shreds. Where are those blasted satyrs anyhow?
Grandfather, I'm telling you all this because I thought I'd make a little small talk here before I have to do you in. If you would bring pain and suffering upon my house, as our designated security specialist, I cannot allow that.
What do you know of my intent? You dare speak to me of pain and suffering? Here I have wrought it since an eon prior to when you were but a twinkle in your father's eye. He and his brothers, traitors and usurpers.
They're your children. Father and I also used to fight. He'd grown isolated from Olympus, and Persephone and me didn't do him any good. What about you? We've only met. Are you prepared to sweep me into your old grudge?
If necessary, yes, of course. Your father and his brothers surely have already poisoned you with your entire generation against me.
Would I be speaking to you if that were the case? Here's the arrangement. Either come along quietly to a little surprise family reunion, or take this spear repeatedly, and you won't soon recuperate, I swear. Which is it going to be?
You, who threaten me with annihilation, have not experienced a world without time. You would have to dearly miss my influence. Nor shall I be shamed and ridiculed before my kin. What do you have me do when they look upon me?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps just act like you're my grandfather rather than sneaking underneath the house in some sort of profane chamber I ought to have known about. Your time.
My heart is singing!
Marvel0798, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the cruise ship. What do you mean by not going, Rena? Like, the raid did go, and again, I'm just focusing up on story. Is this a game ending?
Actually feel the life in which Grandfather Time is there to coddle the spoiled child of my rancorous son. He shall try for the cursed spear through beyond sight if you do not.
No, because you'll be under my protection. And also, no, it won't just be a joy-filled life, especially if you keep on. But it'll probably be better than whatever this is. Now make your choice already. I don't have all day or night.
Severin, a future with such grandchildren as you, or the eternal void. How can I possibly decide?
So the raid did work, Rena. I did get the notification and all.
That's it, I'm stabbing you.
Wait. All this time, for naught. Perhaps the fates themselves always knew my plans would be undone again. 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, hence I go.
Chronos POV?
You said yourself Mother could use some rest. Why don't you join her? I can keep an eye on things. Oh, hello. Well, this is a rare treat. The both of you together in this lounge. What brings you here, Grandfather?
I yet to seek the girl's whereabouts is what. I have turned over this residence in its entirety and found nary a sign. She is already as elusive as you always were, Hades.
Because that 3, 2, 1 is we're having the inverse of Oinoi tracking down Hecate in hide and seek. Now it's Kronos tracking her down for hide and seek.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
There by the head chef, where she yet lingers in silence. Go before her patience wears thin.
Well, it went through again, Rena. I don't know what happened then.
What Father meant to say was, no, we've no idea where my good son's little sister is. She could be anywhere. Have you tried checking the administrative chamber? Gods, I sound like Hypnos.
I do appreciate the hint.
Keep up the good work.
Where are you, my girl?
Oh, House of Hades is kind of overturned. There she is. Is that a little Cerberus right next to her? Hello. Where's that Cerberus plushie?
There you are at last. You might
might have kept me searching for a while yet, that you found such a secure hiding point amid those shadows.
It sure took you long enough. I was beginning to think I might never see you again.
That is precisely what your father said when Zagreus first brought me here. Well, are we to suffer through another round?
No, this game is too easy. Tell me another one of your tales about the Golden Age.
Perhaps when you are older, lest your father be displeased. If you defy him, you merely get a mild reprimand. If I defy him, I get cut to little bite-sized bits, which then are sprinkled throughout Tartarus.
Ew! Well, if father ever does that, I shall simply go find all the bits and put you back together again.
Spoken with the generosity of youth. You are the only one around here who would say such things, Millenoi.
Truly? But don't the others like you, grandfather?
Oh, they can never get enough of me, my girl. Except, we still have had our differences. But let me not concern you with the past. The only time that matters is right now. And right now... Tag, you are it.
Hey, no fair!
Is this the future? Or is it the past? Not merely mine, but yours, granddaughter. Everybody in this house.
Easy there, Cerberus.
Yay! Take that!
That's at last. Just like we trained.
Aww, the Achilles. And the chef.
This way, please.
Unbelievable.
It looks like a teen growing up.
What
Oh no,
happened then?
it's so cute.
I, the bloodiest part.
I don't know if that's me.
I finally won!
Last.
It's in the blood.
Aww, cute with Orpheus. I think it's my favorite one so far now.
Night and darkness guide me. I remember all of that. My life, the way it could have been. Oh gods, Zagreus, did it work?
It's
What's
all
going on out there?
still very torn down though.
Titan.
We going to when it happens? Question mark.
Prepare to suffer for all that you've done, wretch. Or shall I stay my hand merely because you made the mistake of loosening your hold on me?
All of these newfound thoughts within my mind. Was all of this your doing, witch? I have no memory of you, and yet... Who are you?
Kronos, headmistress, wait! I think I can explain.
Millenoi, where are we? One instant I discover that our enemy invaded Erebus, the next I know he's groveling about my feet. How is this possible? What have you done?
Headmistress, you don't remember, because you weren't there with me. But as for you, Kronos, who am I now to you?
You are my granddaughter, Millenoi, whom I know both from this life and an altogether different one, which I now realize was but a dream, a delusion. So then, all I have left is this.
All that you see is what you wrought. As for this other life, how much of it do you recall?
Your youth here in this house with me. How you delighted in hiding.
Yeah, kind of at the end game, y'all.
How you and Zagreus would fight, but out of love. Not in the way we fought this very night. I did not realize there could have been this other past we shared. This better past.
A better past? Nonsense. None of it occurred. Nothing has changed. You should be gone, Titan. Not flooded with false memories.
All these memories that sprang to his mind, I remember them as well. A life I could have lived had the Titan never struck.
But I struck. Ever hated and shunned. Finish what you set your mind to, Grandalter. I have no desire to exist in such a world with all of you like this. Not for one moment longer.
Silence! Malinois, come to your senses. Whatever you did, this wretch is finished and shan't be using his old tricks again. End him.
Wait, please, let me prove this to you. Kronos. Grandfather, listen to me. Steady yourself. Use what power you yet have, and release our family from your hold.
Our family? They are bound as yet. I had them bound. For all this time. What have I done?
Father, mother, brother.
My family. Where are we? Is this my house? Father, what is the meaning of all this?
Oh, Hades. Perhaps the princess can explain. As for the queen and prince and all the rest, Malinois, they need but hear your voice. And I await their judgment and your own. Go on, then.
Queen Persephone, Prince Zagreus, return to us.
Hades,
Mother.
Malinois, you're all grown up. But then, of course you are. Oh, my heart.
Malinois, it's really you. You look just like your nightmare reflection did. So long ago, before the little you was even born. Did we succeed? Oh, I'm shaking.
They shall recover. Give them time. And give me death. Go on and send me to the blasted void already. You son or that witch, or you granddaughter, one of you. For I am weary of it all. You long for a world without me. It is yours.
Grandfather, no. How could you say that after all we've been through together? I swore you'd be under my protection and... Oh, gods. What happened to this place?
I took this place as what, Zagreus? And ruined it. You need not advocate for me again. You never knew my real self. Merely a possibility and nothing more. And you, Malinois. To think I put you through all this. Take your vengeance.
No. Our family's had enough for now. Who else recalls what happened? Memories as vivid as any you hold dear, but of a separate life we might have lived. Mother, do you remember?
I do. You were insatiably curious as a child, and sometimes too much even for me to handle, so Zagreus and Kronos, they often helped take care of you.
I too remember now. That father was with us after Zagreus discovered him and took him in. Yet all the while, I have been a prisoner. His prisoner here in this time of ours.
Queen Persephone, Lord Hades, do not believe these falsehoods coursing through your minds. Even your son and daughter seem susceptible. You all have been manipulated by the Titan's spell.
Headmistress, that's not true. Don't you understand? The dissolution of time, this is how I manifested it. You always said the task was mine, as were the methods I employed. This was the path I chose.
Then you failed. Death to Kronos was the task, yet there he is. Malinois, what could possibly have compelled you to take such a course?
Your own teachings. To think for myself, not just do as I'm told. But if you still believe destroying Kronos will make our problems go away, then what are you waiting for?
I shall never forgive this Titan for what he has done. To this world, your family, you, or me.
Dear Hecate, my handmaiden, who said anything about forgiveness? I've never heard such pain in you. Last I recall in this life, just before Kronos struck, your task was to protect our daughter at all costs. And you did. You did.
In our moment of peril, you were the only one we could count on, esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. For that and more, you have our gratitude. For all eternity.
I did no more than was my charge, O King and Queen. And I remain as ever at your service. Well then, Melinoy. What now?
What now? There is so much to be done. Bringing this house to order, for one thing. Mother, Father, you've seen what was possible. Let us give Kronos one chance to make himself useful, starting with our restoration efforts. Would you grant me that?
Granted. We're not finished with you, Kronos. They say time heals all wounds. Prove it.
Granted, but only this one chance. By the grace of the Princess of the Underworld.
You would permit me such a chance? But I cannot change what already occurred. Cannot undo the unforgivable decisions I have made.
Your time itself. We're not demanding you move backward. We're demanding you move forward.
To move forward. That is all I have ever known. Then I shall make time. Both for this house and everything.
Then be so kind as to get these chains off me so we can get to work.
And so the Princess of the Dead remained in the House of Hades with the Titan of Time and the rest, to aid in the recovery of however much was not forever lost. The rightful Underworld King and Queen were swift to organize this relatively painless task, and shades of the dead still loyal to their cause answered the call. They and the Titan picked up many pieces of the past. And soon, the house grew more like how it used to be. But then, a summons from Olympus arrived, and the princess knew her stay had reached its end.
Well, this is it.
Princess?
I can't talk to her toys. Cries.
The notoriously fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus rests in his favored spot, and now regards the Princess of the Dead with 3 expressions different than before.
Well, boy, this must be the next best thing to guarding the Underworld's gates. Say, do I have your permission to give you a scratch? The way my brother demonstrated before. You're a fine dog.
Yes.
Well, I think we can fix up the rest of this place on our own. Thank you for all your help. Especially the part where you liberated us from our temporal prisons and whatnot.
Believe me, I had nothing better to do. Anyhow, we'll have to find a way to cross paths out there. And each keep an eye on Kronos as we tie up some loose ends.
It must be hard to even look at him after everything he did. I can't help but be glad we're all here, but that's easy for me to say, not having been locked in a lifelong conflict.
I'll manage. You helped me realize there even was a path toward this outcome. As I faced Kronos in this house, I started to sense that being cut off from this family was consuming him.
It might have consumed him completely. Good thing we make a decent brother-sister team. Past and present, real and imagined. And now we don't even need Dreamtime witch magic to stay in touch.
No, I suppose not. Feels like we've been through thick and thin together, doesn't it? Even without the memories of a wholly different and generally more pleasant life. Right now, I'd simply settle for a calmer one.
Come on, you're not the settling sort. Anyway, I know this isn't goodbye, and we'll be seeing each other, though still. I'll miss you, little sister. And do send Hypnos back if he can't wake up on his own.
He'll wake up. I'm going to miss you too, big brother. Take care of everyone, all right?
I will. You take care too.
My beautiful daughter. We were just talking about you. How you were as a child. both in this life and the other. Growing up is so difficult, and you had to do it twice.
Which makes me beyond fortunate. Hecate was the best caretaker I can imagine, and I'm so grateful to have experienced a life with you, Mother, where there was so much warmth. And now you've met this other side of me.
And I shall eagerly await getting to know this other side of you even better. And, Hecate, you're certain it's no burden to you to continue looking after her, just in case?
I swore to you that no harm shall come to your daughter, O Queen, and that vow remains. And I shall always care for her, whether she resides with me or not.
Then it's settled. And, Malinui, for what it's worth, I likewise opted not to live at home when I was in my youth.
Please reconsider this, Malinui. You cannot be serious about returning to that dusty glade. Your rightful home is here. And you may be unable to return whilst you are with us due to laws much older than ours. To serve the unseen
Is to serve in shadow. I know full well, Headmistress, and do not make this decision lightly, but I can't leave the crossroads, especially when we've so much left to do.
Working with Kronos on this new venture of his, you've been instrumental in altering time as we know it. So you're certainly the best fit to keep things that way.
Yep, so I'm curious on how this is going to resolve.
Ensuring time keeps working in our favor seems like a good way to spend my own time. It should be interesting, and the matter is close to my heart. Perhaps I was born for this.
You were born for much more, but we'll do our share. Cerberus has already taken to prancing through the fields of his own accord, and your father and I shall not be far. As for your brother, well, he always turns up.
All this is going to be an adjustment, though, isn't it? Even if I'll see you all again soon.
An adjustment is putting it mildly. Now go make your rounds, and I'll see you off before you depart. I love you, baby girl.
I love you too, Mother.
So cute. See how I... And of course, ended with Zadrius being security expert. So is one of we basically just kind of like wrapping time on side Kronos?
Heading out?
That sounds right.
Olympus doesn't like to be kept waiting, I know. We'll remember you here, lass. Somehow it still feels as if we've only met. What an unusual time.
That it is, Achilles, sir. I have these glimpses now of cherished moments I might have spent with you and the other house servants had the past but gone differently. Are the others doing well?
They seem to be. Your relatives recovered the most swiftly, but I think we're all still feeling some effects. And catching up on everything we missed, and aiding where we can.
I'll miss you all. This really does feel like a dream at times. I fear I may forget it, as one tends to do with dreams.
I trust you'll still remember what I always told you about fear. Please don't worry. I know we may not see you for a while, but I shall await whenever we may meet again.
As shall I.
Yep. I've just opened up over here.
When I was having difficulties with my son, sometimes I thought of you, Father. I cannot fathom having had more children to contend with all at once.
Yes, well, I was not terribly successful at contending with you a lot now, was I? Particularly Zeus. To think that I shall see him and the others again soon.
I can make no assurances about how you shall be received. These dreamlike memories we share did not reach Mount Olympus, it seems. But Zeus does have my full report.
I love the look of Hades here, and also just going from front profile to side profile for Kronos is a different look for him. Like a very different, you know, comforting look.
It is only fitting for children to be much the same. Would you not agree, Granddaughter?
We may have more in common than we'd like to admit. But in any event, Lord Uncle Zeus asked you to come alone. Only the Fates now know what lies in store. Although there's still no sign of them, even with Nyx's aid.
None. I cast them into the abyss. Had I known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about such possibilities as we experienced is correct, we may find them.
We shall. And I look forward to testing this hypothesis. Perhaps we'll all learn something about ourselves.
Would that we could. Gods and titans may be doomed to live forever, but we need not be bound to our old ways.
Indeed. Father, Thank you for all your hospitality. It gladdens me to see you doing well.
I would not be if not for you, daughter. I trust that we shall see each other again soon. And perhaps even you, father.
Likewise, Hades. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more is to be done.
Yes, well, Father, I wish you the best with the ongoing underworld renovations. As for us, our chariot is here.
Apollo?
It is. I am prepared.
Pull it all the way back.
Shadows conceal you.
Oh no,
Sister Selene.
Nitz and Sweeney.
Great Nyx.
My faithful Eye of Night, my child. Thank you for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it all. I never doubted that I could count on you.
But Mother, had our watch been more dependable, then none of this would have transpired.
Trying times shall always come about, testing our resolve. Thus we grow strong, as do the bonds we share. Even now, I sense the powerful connection between you and the princess of the underworld.
It was my honor to work with Sister Selene Onyx. She has always been my guiding light. I'm so pleased that you could finally see each other again.
A reunion you made possible, with Hecate and the Unseen. Your services shall be remembered, O Melinoi, Princess. Now go, for there are more reunions to be had.
Thank you, Mother, and farewell for now.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, Sister Selene. I thought perhaps not even Headmistress could in all her experience.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewells. I am honored to have seen these halls, and to return to Shadow with you on this night in victory, not haste.
Come, Melinoi, for all the reasons that Selene says. We have a delivery that we must make besides.
Then let's be off. If only Artemis were here, this could have been a proper Silver Sisters reunion, couldn't it?
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
So, Hades won, we rode the river Styx down after the ending.
Goodbye, daughter.
So are we gonna be riding Sweeney's chariot up while the credits roll? Okay, not exactly.
Like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination, everyone. Olympus is not far from here.
I do appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon. But it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared me to face my other sons.
We've informed Lord Uncle Zeus of what happened and given our recommendations, though he'll have many questions for you. And ought to be expecting you by now. Remember the chance you've been given, Grandfather.
Time cannot forget, and ought never to be late. May Zeus at least permit me to assist you from here on. Knowing there were real possibilities, this all could have gone worse.
To think that the entire flow of time is fractured because of what occurred.
I would liken it more to a moment of self-discovery on my part. Despite my advanced age, it seems I did not know all that there is to know about myself. But then again, who does? Now farewell, and thank you, granddaughter. Right, off I go.
Well, good evening.
Thought we'd drop in.
Lord Apollo and Lady Artemis.
It's a beautiful night, Lady Selene, and you must be the esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought Kronos to our heights, still in one piece.
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Melinoi, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan to ribbons sooner than you'd bring him here.
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private. Wait, does that mean you were kicked out of your house?
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the Crossroads as a symbol of our family's unity, and come bearing a gift. Shall we be off?
We ride.
Here we go.
Death to Kronos. Complete the lifelong task of the Princess of the Underworld. Oh, they're gonna sing for us. Ah! Oh, Majesty's hat. Whoo, Supergiant. Hades 1 already was great. Hades 2. That's so cute. It's so funny with how so many characters are voiced by one person when it comes to it. Because it's always been the same thing for any Supergiant games, from Transistor to everything like that beyond. Transistor, Pyre, etc. People are always doubling, tripling up. Darren Korb, of course, is one of the most obvious ones, being Zadrius, and so many others too. Austin Wintory the GOAT again. Ooh, what a game. What a game. And I've almost been doing for 4 hours trying to finish this up. I'm so glad I started early, because otherwise, if I started at 8, then we would have been going till midnight tonight. Because after this, I'm enjoying myself and taking it easy after. I am so glad I waited for full release on this too, so I don't think I would have been able to wait for every little beat and everything like that. I'm so glad I was able to stay blind to it all.
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, restored to his rightful throne alongside splendorous Persephone, the queen. The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods governed our world with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Millenoi, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home. And she and the Silver Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
May it all turn out that way in time, Homer. Though we're not there yet, especially not with the Fates still missing. We achieved something important, but more is to be done.
I love how it's replacing the brooding picture, though. Yeah.
I said we're not finished. Don't think I forgot about you, little one. We really did it, didn't we?
Hey, so what exactly happened around here? Did you complete your big important task? Because that's what I'm hearing from the other shades.
Well, for the most part, yes. My family is back. My mother and father are restored to the underworld throne, and my brother's back too. But we have many details to sort out, and the Titan Kronos is going to be assisting us with that.
The Titan you said you were going to slay this whole time. Assisting us. Hate to say it, Mel, but sounds to me like you totally blew it. At least the Titan part.
He's no longer himself, or rather, no longer the way he used to be, and we'll be closely watching him.
Sure. So then, congratulations are in order, basically?
Well, if you like.
I do. Congratulations, Mel.
Another prophecy. The Fates. They're out there still.
The shades shall rise up at your side. Your task is finally complete. Perhaps the Fates knew you'd succeed, but I couldn't always be certain, although I held to what could be considered hope.
And your support made it possible, Lord Moros. For one thing, if you hadn't intervened when I was trying to reach the surface, Typhon might have reduced Olympus to ruin.
Doom averted. We children of Nyx have already heard that Mother is no longer bound in Tartarus. You have our deepest gratitude. Certainly mine. Well then, what happens now?
I suppose I ought to go make certain everything's in order. My father started renovations to the underworld, and I volunteered to help clean up. The surface needs it too.
Then it sounds like I may see you again soon?
Absolutely.
It isn't so trouble. The Chrono stuff I'm hearing, he's really calling it quits? And he let Nyx and everybody off? What did you do to him?
Working with my brother in a bygone time, we flooded our grandfather's mind with a cascade of new memories of the family he then realized he always had, creating in him a profound and sudden change. Why? What's your concern?
My concern is that you ruined everything. So now we'll all have peace and harmony, joyful reunions, apologies, promises to never let this type of thing happen again? Ugh!
Have you met our families, Eris? It's never that simple.
It better not be, or I'll never forgive you.
Good evening, Shades.
I check who's here. I'm just gonna say all of that there instead then.
Millenoi. How are you faring lately, Headmistress? You've been, well, more reserved than I expected since the House of Hades. You said we'd speak more later.
How soon later turns to now. Look, Millenoi, I ought to be in a more celebratory mood, given what you finally achieved. I am, above all, very proud of you. But being back at the house awakened memories that ought to remain dormant.
Even though you got to see Mother and Father again, and Nyx, they were so grateful to you, I could tell. I am so grateful to you. Things may not have gone precisely as we planned, but the result is what we sought, isn't it?
Hi D3. If you're gonna ever play Hades 2, this is endgame spoilers, so I'd suggest to get out of here if you care about that. Otherwise, I'm only going for like 10 more minutes.
You refer to Kronos. I long to see that wretch destroyed. My heart remains poisoned by the thought. I am attempting still to draw that poison out. Do give me time.
But I do recognize you posting ads for Hecate.
Destroying Kronos would not change the past, and that the pain would linger.
And I was probably correct. Yet we cannot help but reassess the turns our lives take, through our own choices and otherwise. Anyhow, are you prepared to carry on?
Nearly so. Retracing my steps should be interesting.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Our nightly ritual.
Psyche, which I don't need anymore.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa, D3, in that case then, thank you for all the love. Hey everybody, all raiders, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Surf, and Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service. I just beat the main game of Hades 2. So, like, I'm saying this out loud right now. If you do not want to be spoiled, get out of here. Otherwise, I'm just doing cleanup maintenance. This is literally like 5-10 minutes more that I'm doing on stream. How are you, Chief? What are you doing tonight? Doing more art? Fair enough, fair enough. But yes, final warning! Final warning! This is endgame cleanup, okay, people?
It's done. Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate alright? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously and won't soon forgive myself is all.
Headmistress would only want for you to learn from it. I half wonder if she let herself be taken just to get closer to our mark. Perhaps go speak with her.
Yeah. And what of Kronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How come everybody's cheering for you then?
He's dead and gone in the sense that we have neutralized the threat he posed. I now shall have to grow accustomed to having him as a grandfather, rather than a hated foe.
Don't see why he can't be both. This was never part of the task, and not like you to stray from the objective. We sure this supposedly neutralized Titan of Time is to be trusted?
Headmistress sealed his strongest powers just in case. At any rate, we did it, Nem.
Then how come you look like you're headed out again? Heard there's still more time-related business to sort out.
Oh yes, D3, but I feel like people have,
well, yes,
ironically, for Hades 2, time to process that and known what happened then.
You're ready.
Garlic again.
Do I have any more seeds I can actually plant here real quick? No, I do not.
Still asleep.
Well, Hypnos?
My memories of you from that potential past I experienced in the House of Hades. You were so different, Lord Hypnos. Who are you truly? How can I finally get through to you?
You know, I have to do the Hypno stuff, which means, of course, more to do past the main game, but that might be for offline stuff that I record. Otherwise then, honestly. Because I want to play other games too, not only just be a Hades 2 one-tricker, but we'll see.
Found a path to victory and got us there. Wouldn't have been much of a plan if it didn't leave room to improvise. Of course, our plan now also has this other phase as a result.
Cleaning up after Kronos. We all thought I would get rid of him. But I found another way. One I think shall leave my family better off. If not the rest of the world, eventually.
I well and truly understand, Goddess, and do believe your choice was wise. As for what's next, everything is ready for you to proceed if and when you are.
And so the story continues in the new game. Honestly, I should have been a Misty as Izakaya streamer.
Ensuring time
But I never get Misty on Mondays anymore.
I don't quite know what to expect. But the change we're fighting for won't happen overnight. What do you make of it?
My personal opinion is it doesn't hurt to try. To the extent you had other matters to resolve, consider it an opportunity to do so. And we'll always be anticipating your return.
Then let's give it a go.
At first, also, they can. Odysseus may be open to the hot springs. Hey, I might as well give some love to my boy that I've been working towards. This is the reward I get for beating the main campaign.
Mine like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Oh, I do enjoy a good relaxing bath, even whilst dead. And who am I to say no to a goddess? So why not?
Tastefulness, people, tastefulness. But also Odysseus, my boy.
I know your customs and mine aren't quite the same, but my eyes are going to remain averted here, if that's all right.
Would mortals often
Look at how
bathe
handsome he
Odysseus?
is.
Oh, well, perhaps once in a while, when they could. Though seldomly both men and women at the same time. Doing so could seem untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
He is staring.
No, of course not. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
Oh, that's all right. Doubtless you'll recall the finer points. You mostly just have to try and let go your burdens.
Should be simple, as I've many of those. In fact, no matter how many I let go, it seems some yet remain. Though being here does help.
Well, as long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable. It is.
Goodness gracious.
Well, don't know about you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Soothing so, take one of your comrades to the hot springs. Yay! Still more to do, of course, with everybody else when it comes to it.
All right. Time to put grandfather's theories to the test. Only question is where to begin.
The group returns both above and below, so of course, still more work to always be done. But first, let's talk to Stomius.
Rousing tales of your great
Before Tua kills him.
And I am here to heap still further praise. Great job back there with all the Chronos stuff.
Thank you very much, Commander. Though, what are you still doing here? I kept expecting you'd return to your honorary post at the house, but eventually I had to depart.
Well, you are not exactly done with everything, are you? I see you eyeballing the gateways out, wondering what's gonna happen now. So as long as you're here, so am I.
So then you're sworn to us. To me.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You found your way here from the fields.
Remain unseen.
For the realm.
Interesting. Yeah, I need to do rival stuff when it comes to it for the future.
At its peak.
Because I need to actually see what the rivals' fights would be like, is the thing. But, of course, as we go on and on forth, everything like that, that'll be for the future. But tonight, we've done main story stuff, or yeah, primary story. Now it's just epilogue, I guess, when it comes to it then, which can be its own tidings of things. But for now, I'm, again, pretty happy with where we're leaving off. There's a lot more to, of course, do, but then again, there is a lot more to do post-game for Hades 1 as well. But for now, I am calling it here, everybody, because it's been 4 hours.